Hey everyone, you made it to our show, Oak Road Diaries. It's a podcast where we get to take a journey into the lives of different experts, and we get to explore their roots and their own self-care practices.
In each episode, we dive deep into their personal philosophies, daily rituals, and transformative experiences from their lives, which offer all of us valuable insights and practical tips for our own well-being.
Join us as we uncover the wisdom behind intentional living, one story at a time.
When your victim mentality is running rampant, victim mentality to me is anyways, it's just everywhere. It's exhibited everywhere.
So often we just tend to be very passive participants. We're just riding up a chairlift or walking or driving through and whatever it is. It's very easy to be very passive subjects of just whatever is.
And there's this artificial thing that's not real. I call the script. Like you're just following the script. You're just defaulting to the script. Yep.
The script of society, really.
Yeah.
Of culture, right?
It's that, there's a real benefit to be had by actually just clicking into an engagement mode. You don't have to change your scenery, right? You can just stare at the brown sticks. But if you bring the kind of right perspective to it and prompt some engagement with with what's around you, you can turn that into a really rewarding experience.
Every freaking morning trying to just live past these demons in my head and all the stupid decisions I keep making. Everything over and over and over and over again. Eventually, enough's enough. Man, I can't do this anymore.
Ego is the center of our consciousness. So it's the center of everything we're aware of. When people are authentic, they're living more closely to their core, to their essence, versus living in the ego. The ego needs to be right. The ego needs to have answers. We all have an ego. It's the center of our consciousness. But our goal is to strive to live from essence.
Right, we're all trying to chase this thing. Like we're trying to get better for our own families, and we're trying to get more independent.
Astrology is just a tool or a mechanism used to gain awareness of self, situations, and certain patterns of energy.
It's a code to understand human behavior. That's what it is, effectively. And it's also a code to read and manage energy. And I don't think there's anything like it.
Recently, going even deeper, and that in itself, to break generational patterns that maybe came from my parents. Like, it's evolving, it's always evolving. And if there's one thing I'll always say, it's like, when you see a lot of people and they're teaching you, like, I can teach you about life. I can't teach you shit when it comes to life, because I don't know everything about mine. I'm just like, the wisdom, the more I learn, the less I know.
To me, personally, the most useful thing is the breath, just because it's always available and it's such a powerful thing to regulate the nervous system. So this is where a lot of very kind of simple practices, just literally...
And it's free.
Deep breath. Yeah. Can literally just down-regulate a fraction of a second, and you could do kind of a few deep breaths, or very active breathing can be very helpful, where anything with the extended exhale will slow the heart rate. So some of the stuff is biology, it's just sort of physical. But I find for me personally, if I'm in moments of like, I need to do something, or I'm feeling a bit anxious, or I'm feeling a bit out of it, or I'm procrastinating, just breath more than self-talk.
I do meditation a lot there because it's very helpful. It's very cleans my energy. When I feel overwhelmed, I just go there and I'm back like new.
What I teach people was what was missing was an understanding about how we work as human beings. An understanding, and this isn't really in any order, but a big thing was just because we have a thought doesn't mean it was true. We might have heard that, but so a big thing is I share in a way that will touch people in their heart rather than their head. I want people to, who you were saying, like when you feel it. I think a lot of people that I work with already have an intellectual understanding of anxiety. I know this, but they don't know it deeply, and so I talk to them in a way to have, like, kind of put the intellect to sleep, because I think even with, it's like we're so used to like thinking, and there's actually a different way to live life. In more trust, in more flow.
Every human is indigenous to the earth. Like everyone, no matter where you were born, who you are, if you go back enough in your lineage, you can learn what were the indigenous practices of your lineage. And there's indigenous practices and traditions that each of us can trace our way back to.
Maybe spend a lot of time like in containers now, like in like car seats or like swings or walkers or those little chairs in restrained like that. They need a little extra help to kind of release some of their body, help them open back up.
Yeah, even like involving the kids, like involving the kids in preparing the food, in growing it, get them to take care of a little plant and then taste it, and that will start that connection. Even if you're not sourcing all your food regeneratively, start rebuilding that connection to place, that connection to food, to nature, and plant that seed.
We're not supposed to be perfect. Lead by imperfection. So one foot in front of the other. And if you have got something placed on your heart, then say yes to it. Step forward. Follow it with your passion. You might not have everything down pat, the resources, all of the rest of it, but look what can be achieved. You have passion, you have resilience, you've got belief in yourself, and then just learn about yourself.
To go with the awareness to our body, because we are our body and we are our spirits.
So we are not inadequate. Our greatness is not just measured by our technology, but more by our spiritual and mental intellect, by our will, by our hunger to speak when others are silent, to speak in civil disobedience when others have to respond in violence, to fight violence with truth, ignorance with truth, to be the walking proof with truth that words can break the bones of evil. So, no matter how many bullets the cops or streets spit at you, no matter how many jobs hire or fire you, no matter how many people perceive or look down upon you, see, they do not define you. You are not who and what they say you are, but you are sacred, designed and destined for greatness, so fear nothing. Be judged not by men, but by God. Speak not from your ego, but from your heart, and celebrate death, because only then will our lives truly begin to start. We are all truly a work of His.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Oak Road Diaries. We really appreciate you, and we really, really do hope that it added even the tiniest bit of value to your life.
If you felt that the conversation resonated with you, we invite you to share it, because you really never know who needs to hear this today.
You can find more tools for intentional living and the 7 pillars of transformation at thehappyatrium.com, or connect with us on our socials at thehappyatrium. We'd love to see and interact with you there.
Until next time, keep tending to your inner child, one breath, one step, and one story at a time.
Take care, and we'll see you down the road.